Hello everyone. Today I would like to talk about the movie Vadh and my takeaways from this movie. My first takeaway from this movie would be that how gracefully can you accept something in your life depends on um, no one else but yourself. That's number one point. And the number two point, which I wanted to talk about, was what happens when a common man reaches his or her breaking point in her at any situation in life. So let's start with the first point, which is how graciously can you accept anything which happens in life. The older movies we have seen this point that the kid doesn't have time for the parents, older parents, and then the parents do get affected because those are the emotions which they hold so much within them that it affects them psychologically and physically. But this movie was very different. And in fact, it was an eye opener for me because how can such a couple, old couple, who have all their hopes pinned on this guy, who it's their own son, but their own son is not able to give in the time and the respect which they expected. And when they have realized that both their worlds have drifted so far apart, at that point they have gracefully accepted it. The grace which the couple showed is a true epitome of acceptance and strength. If you don't have the strength to accept the situation, not because you do not have the capacity to fight back or for any other thing, it's just pure acceptance of this couple and the strength to stand by the decision translated into grace. What a beautiful way of putting it. And I think that is one takeaway which is going to stay with me for a very long period of time. Okay, that's the first takeaway. Now, the second takeaway, what is the state of this man? I mean, if you think he's a common man, he's an old man who is put under situations where he can't fight physically, nor he has the money, nor he has any influence to fight against these people who are trying to attack him in various ways. That common man was was helpless, was crying. Had it been a normal movie, there would be somebody who would be coming and helping this common man. And my expectation was also the same. Maybe there should be some neighbor or friend who will come and stand by this guy. But that is not the case. In reality, that doesn't happen. It's your fight. You need to fight it. Nobody's going to come and help you out. And then this guy still was helpless, was scared, but still he chose not to fight. He was tested time and again, and he bowed his head down, and he continued to endure all the suffering and the pain. But when the breaking point came, the point when he had to compromise his values, he had the human values which he had, that point was a turning point in the movie. That point is the point where you can endure pain and suffering, but when it affects the whole, the humanity aspect, then that's the point when this guy breaks. That was his breaking point. I'm sure we all have a breaking point in our lives. And when we break, then we did not justify our actions because we have broken from inside. The patient that you hard against everything, every that that all the pain, like it was holding you together as a person. Now that has been broken. Now when that happens, then a common man can also do the most unimaginable thing, which can be in any form. So my takeaway is when the humanity aspect is compromised, then this breaking point comes in anybody's life. Some people might break quite early, and some people might endure to the point. But then, when it comes to that point, we break, and then we we can do the unimaginable thing, and that unimaginable thing can be in any form. And then this is my takeaway from this movie. I'm I'm more than happy to know your comments. Um, Please do share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.